Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Micah, I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the Out and Loud coordinator with Perth Pride Choir.
Could you tell us what is Out and Loud going to look like next year?
Sure, so Out and Loud is going to be running from the 16th to 20th of November 2026. I'm personally really excited about welcoming about 350 singers and their family and friends to Perth. Throughout the week, we're going to be having workshops for choir members with topics such as transitioning voices for our trans community members and creating inclusive choirs. We'll also be having pop-up concerts throughout the Perth CBD where each of the choirs get to sing for the public. And at the end of the week, we'll be having a massive gala concert where each of the choirs sing individually, but also we'll be singing 3 pieces as a huge group of all of our singers.
Thank you so much, Mike. It sounds like a great program. Jode, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jode Thomas and I'm the current convener of the Perth Pride Choir, and I like to go by she, her.
Could you tell us why is it important for the Perth Pride Choir to host Out and Loud next year?
Well, it's for the first time we're having it on the west coast of Australia, and Perth is going to be the place to be.
And what sort of opportunities are there for the Perth Pride Choir in this, do you think?
I think it's going to really be great for the community. I think it's going to be fabulous for our choir, and I think it's just going to be so much fun.
And do you know who's coming to Out and Loud next year?
Well, we should get the whole East Coast, Brisbane, Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne. Can't wait to see our Kiwi friends. There'll be a couple of choirs from Auckland. We may get some people from the US, and we'll get some people from Asia as well. It's going to be huge.
So it's going to be bigger than Ben-Hur, huh?
Well, we're hoping so.
Thank you, Jode.
No problems.
So Andrew, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Andrew, and my pronouns are he, him, his.
And what are you looking forward to with Out and Loud next year?
I'm looking forward to singing and socialising with choirs from all around the country and from across the ditch and many other places as well, to expand the fantastic family that I've met by being a relatively new member of the Perth Pride Choir. So welcome with open arms, and this is just going to get massive next year with the Out and Loud Festival.
And I understand that there is one of the composers that's coming from New Zealand. Do you know about him?
Yes, that's right. He's Anthony Young, and he's actually a member of a choir in New Zealand as well. So it'll be absolutely fantastic to have Anthony come over to the festival next year.
So Marianne, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, well, I'm Marianne, and my pronouns are she and her.
And what is your role?
So I'm on the music committee, and I was part of the committee that we instigated a competition for a composition, and we've also commissioned a piece of music to be written by Aaron Wyatt, who is based in Melbourne, and he's from WA originally. He's a Noongar man.
And what do you think the benefits are going to be for those two composers?
Well, they're going to have a huge exposure because we've got choirs coming from New Zealand and all around Australia. All their music is going to be exposed to all those choirs. Plus, you know, in the music world, things just get spread. So hopefully they'll get a great deal out of it.
So do you think that would become part of like a global choral repertoire, perhaps?
Yeah, I hope so. Particularly the competition winner from New Zealand. He was the piece of music is just wonderful, and Aaron White we're yet to actually know what he's written, but that's coming in a couple of months, so that'll be very exciting. Yes.
Thanks so much, Marianne. Hi Asher, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Asher and I joined the choir late last year, so reasonably newcomer here.
And what pronouns do you use, Asher?
I go by he, him.
Can you tell us about why you're so excited about Morel and Sammy being involved next year? Morel being our conductor, of course, and Sammy being the accompanist.
Oh yeah, so Morel is an amazing conductor. I've been in a few choirs before in this time, but Morel is outstanding. I always joke that it's a shame that when she's conducting, the choir can't see her, the audience can't see her insane expressions while she's doing it. So at the last Out and Loud, she got amazing accolades at a conductor masterclass, so huge praises for her.
And Sammy?
And Sammy, oh, of course. Sammy's incredible, the way he can just pick up sheet music and run with it and sort of, I guess, keeps the choir in check in a way.
And they seem to have a really good connection, working together, the two of them.
Yeah, I think so. Like Morel will say, let's go from here, and Sammy will somehow know when the rest of the choir is not quite with it.
So they're obviously going to be an asset to Out and Loud next year.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Asha. Hi, Aris. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. My name is Aris. I'm a member of the Perth Pride Choir Committee, and my pronouns are he, they.
Would you like to tell us what music means to you and being in a choir?
Yeah, so music for me means like love and community. Being in the choir, I feel very connected in who I am. I grew up in a Rudolf Steiner school all the way from year 1 to year 11 and had the opportunity to have the same music teacher growing up. And I always felt like I belonged when I was in music class, even if I was bullied outside of it. I always felt like I could be who I am, and that's what being in this choir has sort of brought back to me as well.
And what do you think Out and Loud will add to that sense for you?
I think it will sort of give us a sense of there are more people around the whole country and beyond the country, because there's also a choir from New Zealand coming as well. And it will be great to just feel that broader sense of community. Like, we're not just alone here in Perth. We actually have a much bigger community around the world.
Thank you so much. Hi, Jackie. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Jackie and I'm the secretary on the committee, and I've been with the choir a very long time.
And what pronouns do you use?
My pronouns are she and her.
Now, I understand that you have attended pretty much every Out and Loud. Can you tell us what it's like to attend those?
I have to say they've just been some of the highlights of my time in the choir, and just highlights of my life, really. Going to the Out and Louds and meeting other choirs and singing in amazing venues like this Melbourne Town Hall, the Sydney Town Hall. We even sung in the Sydney Opera House. I don't think that was Out and Loud though. And yeah, Sydney was 3 years ago. That was just really, really great. It was connected with World Pride, and the city was just buzzing, and yeah, we just had, I think, about 400 singers on the stage. And when you're a little choir, which we used to be, but we're not so little anymore, suddenly to be singing with 400 people and, 70 tenors and 70 basses, it just gives you chills and spine tingles. And the songs we sing are so meaningful to our community and meaningful to us all. It really is a beautiful experience.
Thanks, Jackie. It sounds like a really great thing for us to go to.
Yeah, it is.